All right. So I'm gonna do a live right now, honey, just for you. I love you more than anything, and I'm glad that my live streams help you. I understand where you're coming from. I'm the same way. That's why it helps me to talk to you. But yeah, we definitely need each other. So thank you for agreeing with me. Um, but yeah, that's all I've been trying to tell you the whole time. That's just all we need. We just need each other, and we'll be straight. Regardless. But I don't know, man. Like I said, it's like the thing I put up on the community wall. I don't come on here bragging. I'm not showing off. Um, I'm just living my life, man. That's what I've always done. You know what I mean? And like I said, people get jealous. I'm not trying to focus on that. I think that that's irrelevant to the fact. And that's what a lot of these people don't understand. Like when I tell them like, you ain't from the street like me. I know that ain't nobody from the street like me. But my point is this: I don't care about none of that because I'm searching and trying to create what? My own peace. Here's my baby. All right, thank you. There's a there's a white guy that I'm trying to not get into it with out here, which usually isn't my attitude and sounds nothing like me. But like I said, I'm a changed man. I'm God's man now. I'm God's son. But yeah, he's walking up and down the block, moping and angry, and you know what I mean. When you could just tell that somebody's whatever, not just down and out, but they trying to take it out on somebody innocent. Which I hate that, man. I really don't like bullies. You know what I mean? But it was funny because I turned around earlier and you know what I mean, man. These dudes act like they in prison and stuff, and we ain't in prison. None of this is prison. I'm free, and that's the point. You got to keep your freedom. A lot of these people they feel like they got nothing to lose out here. I ain't trying to lose what I got messing with them, because I have a temper, and all it takes is like that, like trying to look at me funny or and I'm working on. That's why I worked on myself so much. It really helped me with my patience. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't the group that helped me or any of that. It was me being with God that's helped me because He's really helped me and helped me with patience and all that. So it's like, so that I don't jump on things that I used to jump on. I don't react, you know what I mean? Because the old me and part of me wanted to turn around and be like, yo, what's up, homie? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm like that. That's just who I am for real. And people get it twisted because they see me. I'm good looking. I look like a good looking white dude, and I don't look. I look innocent, and I am innocent, but at the same time, I'm a monster. I'm probably the worst one out of all of them, realistically, you know. And people just don't know. They can't tell, So it's like, you know what I'm saying? People be weird, and I mean, it's not my problem, If somebody's mad, like, don't take it out on me. You know what I mean? I can't do anything about it anyway. It's not like, you can't even defend yourself no more. Like I said, you really can't. Self defense don't exist. You know what I mean? If something happens and you defend yourself, they gonna lock you up too. Especially out here. I already found out how it works out here. Like it's super strict. It's probably super corrupt and I ain't trying to get involved at all. That's what I don't want to happen. And that's what I'm trying to tell you is I think that that's what the enemy does because the enemy is like Satan and it works through people. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they want. Honestly, they want you to be agitated. Um, they want you to be hostile. They want to set you up, and it's always the same thing. What to hold you back? You know. So that's the thing people have to understand. Like it's like the reading said. Like I'm looking like I'm immortal, I mean, God kind of told me I'm immortal. I'm not going to say I know for sure. I don't feel like it, but I kind of do and I kind of don't, and I just know this is scary as hell. And, all I did was, you know, take my, what I take for it for now and once today, and that's it. I told Christina what that was. You already know. I hope you read that part. I was asking you, they got these little cranberry juices that they gave me. I can drink two of those, right? They're like in these little cups. They're small cups. They're not huge. I just don't know if it's like overdoing it or not. You know what I mean? But I think I'm gonna do that right now. I think I'm gonna drink one of. See, at least the guy was nice enough. He asked me if I dropped something, which I checked and it wasn't mine. People are, I'm telling you, like a lot of the people are more humane out here. They're just more human. The thing people don't understand with me is I've come from such a cold environment. I'm talking like real ghettos and hoods and street corners. So that's the thing. Like I got a whole nother spirit inside me, a whole nother monster in me. And I'm trying to really stay away from that, if that makes sense. You know, uh, I'm working on being more human, because once you've been through enough pain and trauma like me, and you just have like a mechanism, you just turn it on, and you go emotionless. Hold up. So y'all know what I mean. I mean, end of the day, it's hard to explain to people. You know what I mean? Like that's what's happened with me in the past a lot. You know what I mean? And it's like I have a temper. It's a justified temper, but then I just turn it on and go from 0 to 100, and you know, I'm like Kirby. You know, like you got to figure out what I'm saying. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like I'm a force to be reckoned with. So I try to keep it cool, man. I'm like a little ball of adrenaline and anger when I want to be, and it's a lot of power behind it, believe it or not. So it surprises people, because people look at me and they're like, "Oh, he's harmless." Quite the contrary. I'm probably one of the most dangerous people on the planet. Seriously, I'm about this. Did this. I've walked this walk. This is not new. So that's the whole point. Is like I said, it's hard for people to relate or understand me because nobody has the heart to do this. Hold up. That music is so annoying. I don't know how y'all be listening to this new age stuff. Um, but yeah, Christina, if you're able to, let me know. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Talking to her brother. Um, yeah, if you're able to answer somehow, I was just asking that. What do you think if I drink two cranberry juices? It's a pretty, you know, silly thing, but I don't want to overdo it. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I'm a normal guy, but then I'm not normal. It's like I'm in a whole superhero movie. So the experience for me has been quite insane. Like I said, right now I am stranded. I am stranded in the middle of nowhere, right? And surviving on the street basically, right? But I'm pretty resourceful and smart, so I figured it out pretty well real quick. Um, right now I got some time to waste, so I figure I'm gonna walk again and waste it. But I am exhausted, man. I didn't get any sleep. I drank I drank like a coffee thing, and well, yeah, let's just say coffee, and it kept me up like all night. And then what I'm going through on top of that doesn't help, unable to breathe. But yeah, I don't know. It must have had a ton of caffeine in it because I was wired. You know, I don't know. I might have another one tonight. I don't know, but I gotta like get some actual rest if I can. It's just hard, man. I don't have some of the things I need. Like I'm still trying to get like briefs and boxers, kind of similar stuff I was going through before. You know what I mean? And it's like I got $80 in the bank, but I gotta sit on my money. I can't be spending money like that right now. You know? So like I said, life ain't about money, man. Life is about happiness and peace and your purpose and helping people and your impact on other people's lives. And I think a lot of people lose that in translation. Said back to the typing being Christina. Okay, cool. I love you. But yeah, that's all I've been trying to tell you and get through to you, which I know I don't really have to because but it's all we need is each other, you know. But like I said, I want what's best for you. I want you to get every red cent that you deserve, and you deserve everything, and that's just the truth, and that's all I want for you. So that is the truth. Sorry, I'm not breathing well. I'm gonna drink this cranberry juice for lunch. All right. Ah, it's tasty. I need another bag. This bag is huge, and I got to carry it everywhere. Ah, well, I still have eyeballs. I'm not completely blind from looking into that welding arc the other day, accidentally. Ain't life crazy? Life sure is fun, right? Life is ridiculous right now. Life is out of hand. It's just too much for one man. Real talk. But yeah, I mean, at least people are seeing my strength and resilience on some level. Because, I mean, like I said, it was so funny because I told them the whole time, that church cult group, like the whole time I told them what I'm going through. And it's like they don't have ears, like they can't hear. Like, dude, you don't sit there and treat people like that. You don't mess with someone who already came out of a situation and had a bunch of cowards like you doing coward stuff behind my back. That doesn't make any sense. The whole point was I did it so that I could get away from everyone, away from people acting toxic and like that, so I could hopefully try to heal. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, how you doing, man? He's all right. That guy's been cool to me so far. Everybody's been pretty nice. Not everybody, but most people. You know, one guy, he made that joke. Only two things come from Texas, and he said, "Which one are you?" and blah blah blah. I just laughed and ignored it. It's not that easy to bother me, man. People gotta understand. I'm pretty pay. I got thick skin, man. You gotta have thick skin if you want to be successful. That's the thing people don't get. You got to be down to earth like me, and you got to be able to do this, because if not, that's the thing with people. They all just worship money, and it's like once the money goes, they don't know who they are anymore because they didn't do all the stuff in between. Like the janitor jobs. I've done it all. I did it all a long time ago. That's not my issue. My issue is just physically what I'm going through. That's why it's crazy to me when they try to talk to me like that other fool. That it's like I try to be nice to you, but you're like fake, like all of them. Like you're sitting there like, oh, don't be hard on yourself, bro. I'm not being hard on myself. I'm sitting here exposing all y'all. What are you talking about? There's nothing to be hard on myself on. I ain't lose nothing. I won. You lost. What are you talking about? So it's like when you got a delusional church cult, like, I mean, you can't tell mentally ill people reality. they never process it. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, because it's like, how do you not process what's right in front of you? You know, I mean, say what you want, but I'm still winning. I'm always winning. You know, like, you losing, I'm winning. Seriously. You know, so it's like, I don't get it. With the things that they care about, I'm still winning, right? So, I mean, for me personally, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? They don't make any sense. And that's all I really see, a whole bunch of delusional people. So it's like, are they putting something in the water everywhere? Like, this is intentional, bro. That's what y'all got to understand. This is all intentional. You know, they've created the true idiocracy. Literally, that's what they've done. That's why everybody's so damn ignorant. And it's just frustrating, because I'm not. Like, I'm really not, bro. I'm educated. Like, highly educated, like super intelligent, hyper intelligent genius. And it's just frustrating. Oh, that boy right there was grilling. He had like a pink hoodie on. He was just grilling. He had his grill face on, his mug face. I'm just saying, like, that's the thing. These people don't understand. Texas is a very different environment, man. You know, I come from constant, I'm talking constant hostility, like, you know, just a, I mean, I don't even have to say it. I mean, you know, like, it's just like all out constantly. You know what I mean? And that's what these people don't understand, is like, this is light. It's not so much on the outside what's bothering me. It's just what I'm going through internally, you know? Um, the outside stuff that was bothering me was all them cowards trying to act like they're going to tell me what to do. Like, bro, I'm a grown man. I'm only there to expose you. You ain't going to tell me what to do. That's what I told them. I made it clear. You ain't going to tell me what to do. Like, real talk, bro. I'm somebody. You crazy. And that's the thing I don't get, like, how they really sit there like, oh, it's funny. Oh, I'm pretending. How? You want me to walk y'all to my house? You want me to show you the mansion in the state that I paid $8,500 in taxes on? Like, not that it matters, but you're the one acting weird. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you're talking to somebody who's a real man, you know? And I think that's why, because most people aren't used to a real man. Why are they not used to a real man? Because there ain't any. There isn't. There ain't any real man. It's like KRS-One said, ain't no real men in hip hop. You know? People don't understand with me. I'm not trying to be cute, right? Let me see. I want to turn on the camera a little, but I don't want to show nothing. See, I told you all I was going to fall off the grid, and I'm like Jason Bourne, and I have successfully fallen off the grid. That part I have fulfilled of the mission. Let me see if Christina said anything. Hold on. That I didn't know cranberry juice does all that. I believe you though. That's why I figured it was good for you. So that's why I grabbed two of them. But yeah, I am eating, um, like sufficiently. However, what I am gonna say here, okay, and people can take this with a grain of salt, but I really, really would like if the audience, like people like the donators, supporters, we call them, if they could donate, because what it'll enable me to do is get like some snacks, and I would really like some snacks. You know what I mean? Like, everybody else is getting snacks. I wouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people. You know, like, I deserve some commissary. Basically, what this is like. It's like I'm back in jail. You know, but I'm not. I'm free. That's what's so weird about it. That's why I don't understand people's mentality. How they're all like here within the church cult. Everywhere you go, they're like, so adamant about like, you're gonna do this and do it now. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna do it this way, my way. Like, bro, like, it's not that serious, man. Hey, Christina, can you do me a favor and make sure that I'm not showing any street signs or anything? And if I accidentally slip up and do, let me know if you're able to. You don't really got to do all that. I just want you to rest and relax. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, even if I show a street sign, I mean, there's different street names in different places. So, the fact is, these people are slow because you don't know where I'm at. And you've been doing this for a long time, following me around, correct? Trying to locate me constantly, correct? Right? And that's what they do. They follow me around on the internet like the cowards they are because they're terrified of me and they're scared of me. They're not going to play that game any longer. I really don't even want to turn the camera on, but I want people to be able to look at me and want Christina to be able to look at her hubby. You know? That's the thing, man. A lot of people, they just have a problem with happiness, and that's the thing. It's like what I'm working on with myself is like I deserve to be happy, because that's what I've had a hard time doing because I've always been Mr. Tough Guy and, always getting into it with everybody. And I'm realizing, and I've always known it, but I'm realizing I don't need to keep being like that, and I can fall back a little and mature in that way and evolve, because I deserve that. I deserve happiness. I deserve to chill and be calm. It's just hard for me. It's hard for me because there's always somebody, and maybe it's just something within me too. I'm sure it has a lot to do with that, but you know what I mean? It's a defense mechanism too. It's just to protect myself, but I'm just saying it's hard. I'm hard on myself. That's what people don't get. I'm harder on myself than anyone else is going to be on me, and some of it comes from my father and how I was raised because he was extremely hard on me. I'm talking like ridiculous. Like there was no father harder on anyone than my dad. I can guarantee that. And it was tough love. I mean, a lot of it worked out and it was in a good way, but he was tough on me, you know? So y'all don't get that's why I talk the way I do. That's why I hold myself to these standards. Why success for me was never an option, but I never cared about success. I'm not that complicated. It's just that people don't want to take the time to really listen and hear where I'm coming from and take in what I'm saying. It's just like I say, that's my issue. When I talk to someone in reality and we're all right and we supposed to be cool, and then you turn around and get on my phone, that's crazy. Like that is absolutely crazy to me. Like I don't understand what else would you be looking for other than to just make someone like go ballistic with anger. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. Like if I'm talking, it'll be people I just talked to. Like who does that? Mentally ill people. And you know what's crazy? That same person, hold up, that same person that did that, okay, here we go. Now I can walk. That same person that did that on the phone, right? They were literally the person projecting that I don't even talk to these people. They voluntarily force talk me because you'll see I don't get around y'all. I don't talk to you fools. I don't want to, right? And they talked to me, forcing the conversation, and said, "Oh yeah, you came to the right place." Like talking like I have issues, like I don't know who I am. Like no, lady, you're delusional. Like literally, like you're a complete like you're out your mind. Like I mean, you're running around calling somebody who's that you're calling them your dad when they're not your dad. You sound ridiculous. I mean, literally, like, I've never seen such immature, pathetic people in my life, and I've been all over the nation. Literally, like it was like I said, those two the two women, they were African American women, right? They claimed to be from like Houston area. They were ridiculous, bro. We'd sit down in the morning, we're trying to do Bible study. She'd literally come up and tell me to move, tell people to move. Then there was the other one too, right? With the fake wife or whatever, that like I said, I still talk to him, but I mean it's a fake wife. Everything for him is fake. And he's just like I said, that's all I see. I just see a bunch of narcs. And I'm just being honest with you, like, I'm trying to be nice, but like the way you are is pathetic. And all they do is project. It's the same thing Raul was doing. sitting there picking on Marky Mark. And that's exactly what he said in front of me. I'm like, so you're telling me that you're going to say that to somebody who is like, you know, like handicapped right in front of my face, and you think I don't have a problem with you? Like, he right in front of me, bro. Like, things that we would never let slide in reality, they would do all of that because, oh well, it's a church group, so we get a pass. You get what I'm saying? So that was my whole point, is like, listen, everyone else might be cool with this brainwashing garbage you throwing out in this fake narc perception, but I know who you are. I see through you. You know, I'm not cool with it. So that was the whole reason, is, you know, they want to get rid of me, right? And they don't want me around. And as a matter of fact, I was told ahead of time by God and the divine that they were trying to make it a setup to get me out. The problem you don't get is God told me to leave. It had nothing to do with a setup or anything. I chose my own, on my own accord, to leave, because that's what I was told. That was the instructions I got. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, for me personally, um, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? For me personally, I'm gonna listen to God. God tells me to move, I'm gonna move. Christina said you have to protect yourself to a point, but you also need to realize your situation is different now. All legal matters in all 50 states have been resolved. There's no warrants anywhere, right? So the level of guarding and holding back you're used to doing isn't relevant anymore, right? God had a plan, and that plan puts you legally free as a bird everywhere. So your location isn't a. Hold on. Let me check it. Let me try to dodge these vehicles. My bad, I'm back. It kicked me out because I was reading the messages with Christina. But yeah, I agree with everything you said. But the location is still kind of an issue. It's always going to be an issue, because that's what they do. And that's the thing that I don't want to deal with. That's the stress they're trying to cause. So that's over with. And then basically I fell off the grid, and that's where we leave it. So, like, when you come to pick me up, right? Like, I'll be telling you where to pick me up, where I'm at. You know, we'll meet up, and everything will be cool. You know, and it just is what it is. I have nothing to worry about, like you said. But once we're together, like physically, we're never putting out our location ever again. I'm talking ever. I'm talking if we get a home, like if they find out where we're living, we're moving. Straight up. Like, literally, like, I don't care how long, like, we are not going to be somewhere where people who are stalking, you know, us are know where we're at. So I just want to make sure, you know, I know how to move differently. You know, it's not going to be a problem, especially when we have money. So we'll be able to figure it out real easy. But no, we're gonna live like Jason Bourne, you know, and the girlfriend. We're going to be off the grid. We are not going to be anywhere where people know where we're at. Believe me, unless it's like a public function where I can, you know, stand up and handle my own and defend myself, you know. But yeah, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. See, to me, it's more important now that I make the right moves. It's more important now that I don't let people get me riled up and angry and feel like I have to defend myself. I honestly feel like that's more important than actually defending myself, because I'm a pretty tough guy. I could take a lot. And at this point in the game, honestly, like, I'm really with that because, like I said, self defense doesn't really exist. It doesn't. It's a lie, you know? So I'm not saying that I would ever put up with anything. I don't, but at the same time, I'm just saying my position is a lot different now, and that's what people don't understand. I've evolved. I'm at a different, I'm in a different walk than most people. I'm at a different level. You know, Christina is on the same level. I have a lot to teach Christina. Christina has a lot to teach me, but we're like telepathically connected. We're very much on the same wavelength, and I wouldn't care if we weren't. That's the whole part of it. I mean, a man is supposed to meet a woman. A woman is supposed to be looking for an actual real man, right? And y'all have that definition of what a man is so misconstrued. And the man is supposed to teach the woman generally, like a lot of things. That's love. That's how it works. That's kind of the point. And the woman's supposed to want to actually listen and understand what the man knows. You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to work together in unison and harmony, but people generally don't want to do that. That's the thing that people don't get. I could see why people would be jealous because, I'm in a full scale relationship with Christina, whether we're together physically yet or not. Just like she said, it's all 100% real. And, like I'm just waiting for her to get better, and that's all, and she's been a soldier the whole way through. She's tough as it gets. So I don't know what else to tell people, I don't try to paint myself as anything I'm not. I don't try to make myself look good. Like, I'm amazed in some aspect, that Christina chose me and Christina wants me and wants me this much, considering how much I'm going through and, how much my life has been damaged. But I do understand it as well, So I would never take credit away from myself. I understand it, you know, but I understand it perfectly actually. But love is a real thing, and at the end of the day, love is all that's really real, and love is all that matters. I mean, that's just the truth. They even said that in that one post they were talking about how like praying is more to do with like love and things that you're actively doing. Let me see. I will watch for road or street signs being shown. We will never give away our location. Yeah, it's just to avoid the whole thing because we're not going to be dealing with that. Because the point of it is what these people do. I don't know them. I have no connection to them. They have no power in my life. The only way they gain power is by doing stuff like that to cause me trauma and keep reactivating the trauma to where I'm like a horse. So I'm already bucking and reacting. And that's all it is. It's just, it's sadistic. It's disgusting. And so then they can try to cause problems for us and have us, argue or whatever, get into it so that they can damage our relationship because they're jealous. So once you see the tactic, it's impossible. That's why I get so mad, because it's impossible for anyone to do that as long as we're talking, communicating, and you listen to me, and that's all that I ask. Because I'm really patient. I'm really easy to get along with. Like, that's my point. I can see why people be jealous because Christina and I would never have a problem, ever. People don't understand, like, especially on my radio show, sometimes I just be talking and talking and talking. Like, like sometimes I like to argue. Like, I have different moods. It doesn't mean that I don't love who I love. You know what I mean? Like, I don't sweat arguments. That's the thing Christina has to learn about me too. Like, you could call me every name in the book, and I'm gonna look at you and laugh. Like, you understand what my dad called me when I was growing up? I can't even repeat the names on here. Okay? Like, my dad was mean. So it's like I look at it differently than most people. There's a doggy peeking out the window. I look at it differently than most people because I'm very not sensitive. I mean, I can be. It depends who it's coming from too, but you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, like, I literally know we're not going to even have like arguments. The only way we'd have an argument is if, like, I don't even know if we ever would. The only way would be like if I'm trying to explain something to you and you're just like not hearing me out at all, I guess. You know what I mean? And even then, I probably wouldn't really argue. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the readings already told me that um, Christina was going to kind of humble me in that aspect anyway. And, just try to take it easy on that, because that's kind of what, is really bothers me and what I've been tired of with people is just everybody trying to talk down to me or talk and tell me what to do. You know, it's just my number one thing. I hate people telling me what to do, but I will listen to you. And I mean, you can tell me what to do because it's you and it's different, but I'm just saying, you know, try to take it easy on me and go about it the best way possible is all that I ask, you know. You know, I mean, that's just common sense. I mean, like, I'm a grown man. I don't want anyone just telling me, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is how it's going to go. You know what I mean? Like, that's hard on me. Like, you know, like, I want to have some control and power. I want to have, you know, like, I want to have money. I want to be able to make decisions sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, so my thing is, as long as we do it together, that's what I really want. I don't want to be I don't want to be the sole proprietor or who's in charge all the time. I want to do everything together, like truthfully. And that's what would make me happy if just, you know, as long as you show me you love me and care about me, which I know you do, and just like I show you and how if we decide everything together always and try to compromise, you know, where it's not just like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna do it my way. That's what I don't like when people do. Like my opinion matters. Like I matter, you know, and that's all I want. I just want to matter because, quite honestly, nobody else I matter to, and that's clear as day. I wouldn't be out here like this, you know. So it's a messed up situation, man, in all totality and reality. But there's nothing I can do about it. But like I said, I can see why people will be jealous because we have true love. You feel me? So, you know, that's my thing. Just that's all I'm saying. Just listen to me, you know, let me guide you because that's the way it's supposed to be. A man is supposed to lead no matter what. And that's all. I just want to know that we're doing everything together, that we're in it together, you know, because I ain't going nowhere ever. I can guarantee that. You know what I mean? If I was going to skate or leave or get sick of anything, I would have done it by now. You know, it's been years. I haven't even gotten to see you yet. I mean, I'm pretty diligent and loyal, you know, so I'm not going nowhere. I'm 100% in. I made some posts about it the other day. I think you didn't get to read all of them, which I'd like you to if you get a chance, but you'll have to scroll through a ton. And I don't know if I want you to do all that, but, you know, I just want you to know I love you and I'm in this 100% with you. And it ain't about money. I don't care about money. I would be in 100% in this with you if you had nothing, you know, and you know that because, you know, like I never I never knew what you were gonna have or what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what you had. I didn't care. You know, I'm in this for you. So just know that I'm 100% in, and I'm not going anywhere. So when you're going through things, I'm gonna try my best to always be there. If I can physically be there and help you, that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? And that's the point of Batman. So you know, it is what it is. But I don't know what else to tell you. I'm talking as well. I mean, as far as the audience. Um, but I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. I'm tired right now, man. This is walking everywhere. It's taking it out of me. But I'm used to it too. Let me see if she messaged. Hold up. Okay, I read what you said now. You will. I think we'll get more. Thank you for saying we. Um, that's the other thing that kind of does matter to me. Just that it is a we thing and everything is ours. Because you know, let me explain why. I'm not selfish. I'm not greedy. I don't go behind people's back. I don't do people wrong. So you know, I've been alive 35 years. I mean, you can ask anybody who knows me. You know, everything shows and proves my point. So you know that I'm not malicious. I'm totally genuine. So I mean, why would everything not be ours? You know, whatever is mine is yours, and I feel it should be the same thing. Whatever is yours is mine, and it's because that we're going to stay together. Because I ain't leaving. I'm telling you right now, I'm completely in. I'm just being real. You're what I've wanted my entire existence. Why would I walk away from that? And for anyone, hold on. think that lady just called me the bad word, the B word. She asked me for a cigarette, and she's out her damn mind, and I said I don't smoke. But yeah, so like I said, I don't care what people like that think of me. I don't care what nobody thinks of me. I'm just telling you, I'm 100% in with you and everything. And yeah, I mean, everything should be ours because I'm not going anywhere, and I want to do everything together. It's our life, and I want to build it with you, and that's what I'm looking forward to and super excited about. So I love you more than anything. Can you please message me right now? I got to get off here for now. I'm gonna charge this and try to do a couple of things because I'm looking around the town. All right, but I absolutely adore you and love you, and just know I'm not going anywhere. I will never give up on you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, and you know it's true. Okay, I love you. Message me right now. Okay.